Hey guys, it's Megan and I am back with another video. And if this is your first time here, I like to discuss everything lifestyle, creator business, fashion, makeup, hair, just like all the girly things. And today is like the perfect time for us to have a conversation about femininity and how to have a soft life, and it's just like 10 lessons that I wish I would have learned sooner as a woman. And I wanted to come on here and share them with you because I feel like it would be super helpful for other women, no matter what stage you are in your life, to hear these things. And also keep in mind that some of the examples that I am going to provide are situations or experiences that I have had while tapping into what my softer, more feminine life looks like. And I'm providing you guys with examples so that you can better understand like what that might look like for yourself. Or if you're starting from scratch, this gives you a starting place and you can kind of like tweak it and tailor it to what your needs are. So, first off, we're going to do something so corny, but I want you to actually do it, okay? And this is going to be some inner self reflection and time. So I want you to close your eyes and just do it, girl. I know. Close your eyes and envision what the highest form or version of yourself actually looks like. How does she dress? What does she look like? What are her like physical aspects? What is it that really gets her going during the day? What is it that she looks forward to? What is she grateful for? How does her hair look? How do her nails look? How does she keep her home? What is important to this woman? And then I want you to open your eyes and let's talk about that. So, when it comes to who it is that I want to be, I aspire to be, and who I'm evolving as a woman. When I close my eyes, like we can talk about physically. Physically, I see someone who is little, like I'm 4'11", so a short little thing, but she's strong and she is curvaceous. And like I had jet black hair for the longest time, and I do change my hair color a lot, but I would like to say that I feel the most like myself when my hair is blonde. And so this is like a transformation that I'm going through, right? So I've sat through 3 sessions of blonding at this point, and then I have another one booked in a month. But that's about me seeing physically what the highest version of myself looks like. She is also very well dressed. And what does that mean for you? It doesn't necessarily have to mean that you have on a suit or you have on a pair of $1,500 shoes. You decide what your wardrobe is and what your fashion looks like. And I will say the homework associated with this is to go into Pinterest and look at outfits that you're drawn to. And from there, like slowly start building up what your wardrobe looks like, what that highest version of yourself and how she shows up and she presents herself to the world. Now, I do have notes on my phone, so I'm gonna have to defer to them every now and then. Um, when it comes to being that ideal woman, what is it that she actually values in life? What is super important to her? Is it important for her to have a really nice home, a really nice car? Like what does she value in life? Does she value education? Does she value challenging herself when it comes to work and her career and her growth? For myself, I feel like my value is in having a very, very calm and peaceful and cozy home. You will see like pictures of my house, like whenever I'm doing, especially my short form content. I always wanted to feel cozy, warm, and welcoming. So to me, that means setting the vibe. I really like lo fi jazz music. So lo-fi jazz music playing throughout my house. Just really tapping into that calm and cozy feeling. Lighting candles, having the home clean. I have put off having a housekeeper for the longest time, y'all, just because I'm like, I could be spending that money on myself. I could be buying stuff. But the peace that I feel throughout my body when I walk into my home and it is completely clean, it's unmatched. So that's one of the investments that I have made because I value having a safe space and my home being that safe space. Okay, so number one was divine your highest self. And what does she look like? Number two is invest in yourself. Okay. So I am a skincare junkie, guys. I have like a 7 to 8 step skincare, and that's for the morning and also for the evening. I don't skip when it comes to skincare. One of the things that I had promised myself that I was going to try out this year was microneedling because I saw all the girlies on TikTok like doing microneedling, specifically black women, and talking about how it helped with their hyperpigmentation, how it made their skin look glowy, how it helped with like small wrinkles and things like that. I was scared when I first went, but it's not that bad. So I tried micro needling. Now I get it done once a quarter. Also, girls, go to the dermatologist. You want the dermatologist to look at what your skincare routine is that you have set for yourself and determine whether or not you are layering your products properly. That's super important for you to get the most out of your products. When you're investing in yourself and you are thinking about what the highest version of yourself looks like, it also comes along with like what is your signature style? Okay? And we'll touch on that for a little bit. I feel most confident about myself with my hair just like this. That's why I'm showing up to the video just like this because of the fact that like I love to see my curls popping. I love that my hair is slicked back and it makes my face like two, right? So or at least in my head that's how I feel like. And also like it accentuates my cheekbones. And then another thing is when I get my lashes done, I like to get a cat eye because I think I have like, I don't know, y'all. Y'all tell me. I feel like I have like kind of almond shaped eyes, but I don't know. So I like to get lashes done that actually like bring out my natural beauty, things like that. Getting my eyebrows done and getting them threaded. Does it hurt? Yes, but I still be doing it. So, and then like my signature style. My signature style, I'm not going to hold y'all. For the longest time, I tried to be like one of those fashion girls that was really like layers and blazer jackets and sweaters and all. That's not me, babes. I like to keep it real simple. You see me right now in a chocolate tee. I have on some olive pants. That's how I feel comfortable. My signature style is like a solid colored halter top in the summer, some jeans, some cute shoes. I like to accessorize like with my bangles, with my rings and things. I keep it simple. I'm not that girly that has an overly complicated wardrobe. You might need to go somewhere else if that's your inspo because that's not me. I really like simple clothing. And it took me a while to tap into that like as a woman because I'm just like all these other women like to wear like these complicated outfits and should I be doing that? And the answer was at the end of the day I did try it, but it didn't feel right to me. Okay. Also tying into investing in yourself, you have to decide what that looks like for yourself because to some women it might look like keeping their nails done, keeping their toes done, making sure that they go and get their facials. For you, investing in yourself might look like I'm going to go to the library and I'm going to get a library card so that I just have all these books at my fingertips. Investing in yourself might mean you're going to get a gym membership or you're going to get a personal trainer so that you can move your body more. You decide on what that is and what that looks like. Number three, take care of your body. Okay. I think the videos are still up here somewhere, child. Like I have weight loss videos. I used to be close to 300 pounds and I'm 4'11". Okay. One day I woke up and I was like, enough is enough. So I went and had bariatric surgery and, I lost over 130 pounds, and that's where we are now. I went from being a size 22 to a size 8. And so Because of that, I have a newfound appreciation for the body that God gave me and having the ability to move my body. I have a newfound gratitude for being able to be strong, to be mobile, to decide what my day to day looks like because I get to move my body and I get to decide what that looks like for me. So, like right now, I'm going through a body recomp. um, because I need to get in more protein. I'm trying to be strong, I'm trying to be fit, like those things. At first I was just trying to be skinny. I don't want to be skinny. I want to look strong and curvy. So I decided to take action of what that looks like. I feel like I'm going through this metamorphosis, and like the first part of it was me losing the weight. The second part of it was like I got really, really skinny. And now I'm deciding, like, okay, really skinny is cool, but I also want to be strong and I want to look like I have like a little bit of an athletic build. And what does that look like? And so understanding what that looks like for yourself and how you achieve that goal is super important. Number 4, creating a peaceful home. We already talked about this. If your home is clean, your head is clear. That's really the longest. I don't have like an elongated discussion on that one. Like, make sure your house is up to par for you. Like, when I just walk into my house, guys, it is the best feeling that my home is clean. Number 5 is slow down. Why are we in such a rush? Why are we in girly pop? We don't have to be in a rush. There are times where I am getting ready like in the morning and I'm like, bro, you're just going to coffee. Why are you rushing yourself? Like, take your time, slow down. Also, one of the things that I'm working on with myself is being more receptive, like when other people talk and not interrupting them, not trying to just get in the last word or my thoughts and my opinions, just being a really good listener. Like, I want to be slow to speak and very well calculated in the things that I say in my response. And number 6 is speak with intention. That was a great segue. Never stop becoming. This is a really heavy hitter for me because if I would have looked at 20-year-old Megan versus Megan that's almost 40 now, just it's night and day. And it's okay for you to evolve as a woman and to evolve as a person, just period. Imma tell y'all something, Imma keep it a buck with you. I am going back to school. This is, like, the 2nd or 3rd time that I have gone back to finish university at this point, but I'm getting my degree because when I closed my eyes and I envisioned the woman that I wanted to be, she was very well educated. She went to school, she had her college degree. Hell, she might even have her master's. But I have always been very, very passionate about Spanish and learning Spanish and being fluent in Spanish, so I am studying world literature with an emphasis or concentration in Spanish. And so I will be fluent in Spanish in a few years. And so I feel like we so often put ourselves in this box and we cage ourselves in and we feel like, oh, by this age, I have to have accomplished this. Like, I shouldn't feel like I want to do X, Y, and Z at this age. No, you never stop evolving. It's never too late for you to become the highest version of yourself. I'm going to be on for some of my classes, it's mostly online, but sometimes I'm gonna be on campus and I might see my daughter there who's 19 and she's at the university as well. So it is what it is. But I know that ultimately these small steps that I am making are going to equal up into me ultimately becoming that highest version of myself. And that's another thing that we have to remember is small little decisions like make you into wait, I actually have a quote for this and it's at my makeup thing. Today's work is tomorrow's identity. That sums it up. The things that I do tomorrow, the things that I aspire to accomplish tomorrow is done today. Today, through the work that I'm doing today. There's times where I don't want to get up and take my vitamins. There's times where I don't want to get up and take my iron. There's time where I don't want to get up and take my Viviscal because I'm trying to have real thick curly hair. But I'm like, okay, if I skip out on today, this is not contributing to me and being my highest self. This is not contributing to tomorrow's identity. I gotta get up and I gotta get it done. I do the same thing with my skincare when I'm so comfortable in bed, but I'm like, "This is not gonna give me glass skin. We gotta do it." Working out and moving your body and going to the gym. I can't tell you guys, like, the high that you get from going to the gym and working out your body and how strong you feel is like no other. And I also say that to say this, if you can be disciplined and determined in your body and the way that you eat and the way that you move your body, you can really accomplish anything. Dead ass. I fully subscribe to that. And so I think that like also to just tailor into that, understanding like what your bare minimum days are when it comes to moving your body and what are your like highest performing, highest potential days. I have a whole workout plan. It's 6 days. I don't do like the whole 2 days off because I feel like it'll throw me off of my routine and I don't want that. Bare minimum for me is getting 10,000 steps. I quite literally have a walking pad that is to the left of me in my room. Is it aesthetically pleasing? Absolutely not to have it in my bedroom. But I know that I can get out of bed and do 20 minutes on it and get in 2,000 steps easily. So on the days where I don't feel like going to the gym and being in front of people, I get on that walking pad and I make sure that I'm moving my body in that aspect. So understand what your bare minimum is and then what the highest like version of you being a workout girly actually entails. Oh, and also a part of never becoming like never stop becoming like I really love this one. Reading books, journaling. You guys, I got the 5-minute journal and I'm just gonna grab it right quick. Okay, I got the we need our mic. I got the 5-minute journal. This is what it looks like. I got mine in black. Try to clip this and see how that works out. Who knows? But I was really struggling with wanting to journal, but I'm one of those people that actually needs prompts to journal and I can't just write. Like I even have my iPad and I tried prompting myself to write in my iPad, it didn't work. So I ended up buying this. And I feel like I'm going to have so many just like different versions of this so that I can keep going, but it completely changed my life. And I will do a separate video on that. But I'm going to read you guys like one of my inserts because it doesn't have to be difficult, it doesn't have to be complex. Comes with a little quote at the beginning and it says the only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. I put I'm grateful for sleeping really well, getting in a workout during like a lunchtime like workout and driving a nice car cuz I really like my car. And what would make today great? And I put working out, moving my body during the lunch hour. And the reason that I emphasize that is because on that day, I woke up late because my body needed to sleep more than it needed to work out. And so I was like, I'm not going to let that keep me from moving my body. Like, where throughout my day can I get a workout in? Number two was being able to do laundry. If you're a mom, you know what I'm talking about, like getting my laundry done. Number three, Amaya winning her volleyball game. That is my youngest daughter, and she did actually win her volleyball game. My daily affirmation was today's work is tomorrow's identity. I literally put that in every single day. That's what it is. Every single day. That's what my affirmation is. My highlights of the day. So, this is what you're supposed to fill out at night. Working out alone time at home for an hour. Oh my gosh, y'all, that was the greatest thing. My husband and the kids like went somewhere and I stayed my black ass at home in a bonnet with pajamas on, rubbing my feet together in my bed. And it was the greatest gift for myself. I had a really good skincare routine. And what did I learn today? Slow motion is better than no motion. And I'm capable of being great. Um, there's a little fella on here, he's like 20 that I watch, and I think his name is Sheldon, that he says slow motion is better than no motion, and I have totally ingrained that into my life. So number 8 is to choose quality over quantity, and what I mean by that is investing in nice sheets for yourself, investing in nice pajamas for yourself. Like, don't always go to bed in a big t-shirt. invest in some really nice pajamas. And I'll leave a link down below. Please don't feel obligated to purchase from it, but I'm going to leave you a link down below of my favorite pajama set and the brand that I really like, and hopefully you'll like them too. They're just very soft and they're like 15 to $20 from Walmart. They're great. It's amazing. But investing in the place that you lay your head at, like your sheets. I actually took Aaliyah's face, her advice, and she said to like buy multiple sets of your sheets. I did that. Sure did, because when this set is in the washer and dryer, baby, I'm gonna go and grab my other linen set and I'm gonna put it on the bed so that I have fresh sheets and I'm not just waiting for that. So, quality over quantity. Practice gratitude daily. We already talked about that with the 5-minute journal and what that looks like for me. I wake up in the morning, I keep it by my bedside, I go use the bathroom, I come back, I journal, I hop on my treadmill, or I get ready for the gym right after that and I head out the door. It's life changing. Okay. Number 10 is protect your peace. Learn when to say no. My family will tell you that if I don't feel like doing something, I'm not doing it. They are the number one people that get hit with it. Now, I'm not about to miss out on like birthday parties or events or things like that, but like y'all want to go and do something and I understand that it's going to be a whole bunch of people and I'm going to get overstimulated and I'm not going to be a good time girl, baby. I'm not going. I will stay in this house. I love my home. And I don't think that a lot of people understand, like, how much I just love my house. Like, I pay for my house at the beginning of every month. I pay for the bills that are in the house. Like, I'm going to enjoy my home. And so, learn what your boundaries are. If you are a people pleaser, stop doing that. You need to take care of yourself. Do not say yes to everything. It's okay to be no and not have to give an explanation. And that's the long and short of it. This is the last thing that I am going to leave you guys with because I struggled so hard, and I know that other people do too with imposter syndrome. And in my 30s is when I finally tapped into the fact that I am a high maintenance woman. I think my husband has known that about me all along. But yes, I want to have a nice house. Yes, I want to drive a nice car. Yes, looks and aesthetics. I mean, I'm also a Libra, so aesthetics are like really important to Libras anyway. But yes, aesthetics are really important to me. So, knowing that about myself and being self aware, don't let anybody try to tell you who you are. You dictate who you are and who you actually want to be in this life and who you show up as. If you like expensive bags, baby, like expensive bags, but also put in the work so that we can afford them. Like, I came to the realization that I have a set amount of money, right, that I feel comfortable with and that I feel safe with having in my bank account. I also have an amount of money that I aspire to make, and I have to put in the work in order for me to get there because I'm not going to be in the same place this time next year saying the same thing about how I could have worked harder and how I should have done this and I should have done that. Fear does not live here. We're going to accomplish our goals. We're going to tackle them. We are going to get everything out of life that we actually deserve. So, I want you guys to drop me a comment down below and let me know what it is that you do to feel feminine or to feel softer in your life. I feel like it's so cliched and it's like the trendy thing to say is like romanticize your life, like, but it really is true, y'all. Like, I be romanticizing my life every day, and I also be living in delusion because I feel like ultimately tricking my brain into that delusion is going to get me to where I want and need to be. If you found this video to be helpful, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Drop me a comment down below and please, please, please subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.